Good morning, nursery friends. Good morning, Teacher Heather. So good to see you guys. I'm missing you guys so much. Today is our last circle time that you're gonna see on the website for the little school. So I thought we would do 2 books instead of just 1 book. But don't worry, I'm gonna be posting some stuff on Instagram and Facebook for you guys to take a look at while we're off for the summer, and then we're gonna be back together in the fall. So I'm so excited to see all of you guys. I hope you're having fun with your moms and dads and brothers and sisters. I know it's hard not to see your friends or your teachers, but we're gonna get back together, and like I said, we're gonna have a big party. So look forward to that. Today I wanted to do some ocean books. So this one is called Ladybug Girl at the Beach. Who likes the beach? I do. Ladybug Girl at the Beach. We're finally here, declares Lulu as she jumps out of the car and spreads her wings. I love the beach, says Lulu. You've never even been to the beach before, replies her big brother. But I already know that I love it, she says, and I can't wait to go swimming in the waves. The sand feels warm under her feet, and Lulu and Bingo lead the family to a good spot to spread out their blanket. Bingo's her dog. Lulu runs to the edge of the water. The ocean goes on and makes huge roaring sounds. She had no idea it was going to be so big and so noisy. She takes a few steps backward. Bingo barks at the waves. Ruff, ruff. Are you going in? Her brother yells, running past her and splashing into the water. I don't think so, she says. I really came here to build sand castles. Lulu retreats to the beach blanket to find her trusty old pail and shovel. She builds a giant sandcastle and uses little sticks for people. The king and the queen are very happy here, she thinks. Bingo digs a moat to keep them extra safe. Building sandcastles is fun. Do you think she's afraid of the water? Let's find out. Lulu walks over and sits down next to her mama. She looks out at the ocean, which is glittering with light. She thinks it looks pretty from far away. Do you want to go in the water? Asks Mama. No, Lulu says. I want to fly my kite now. Soon the kite is darting back and forth in the wind, but Lulu holds on tight. Flying kites is fun. After the wind dies down, it feels really hot. Lulu glances at the ocean. She thinks the water would be cool, but the waves still look a little bit too big. This is a good time to remind her parents about ice cream. Ooh, that's good on a hot day. Lulu lists all her top 11 favorite flavors: chocolate marshmallow, cherry vanilla, pistachio, butter pecan, peppermint bonbon, peanut butter chip, raspberry swirl, peach pie, almond fudge, royal banana surprise, and vanilla. At the ice cream stand, Lulu can't choose just one. This is a day for a double scoop, her mama says. Sometimes mamas can be so right. 2 scoops? She's so lucky. Come on, Bingo, says Lulu after she finishes her ice cream. Let's take a walk down to the beach. They find a long piece of driftwood. Lulu writes loopy L's in the sand and draws pictures of Bingo. He's the perfect subject and stays really still. It is very hot. Lulu looks at the ocean. Other kids are splashing and jumping in the waves. That looks like fun, doesn't it? I think she might be nervous. She walks down to the edge of the water. Should we get our feet wet, Bingo? She asks. She thinks it would be okay to go into the ocean just a little bit. Suddenly, a wave crashes into her legs and nearly knocks her over. Just as she gets her balance, the whirling waters race back and tries to pull her in. Her feet get buried in the sand up to her ankles. Are you okay, Bingo? Lulu pass? She looks around to see if anyone noticed that they were almost carried away, but everyone's just playing just as they were before. Let's be explorers, says Lulu, brushing the sand off her knees. When we can collect things for our museum. They march off across the beach. They hear seagulls that sound like they are laughing, discover little crabs that burrow into the sand, and pick up slimy seaweed washed up on the shore. There are also lots of shells on the beach, all different shapes and sizes. She chooses the most special ones and puts them into her pail. I know, Bingo. I bet if we dig, we could find a pirate treasure, Lulu says. She digs and digs and digs. Finding treasure is hard work. When Lulu feels the water splash against her, she spins around. The tide has come in. It's taking away her favorite pail. Oh no! She has to rescue it or it will be lost forever. This is a job for Ladybug Girl. I'll save you, she says, snapping up the pail. When she looks down, she realizes she's in the ocean. She is actually in the ocean. The water is past her knees, and she isn't afraid at all. Ladybug Girl isn't afraid of anything. She's so brave now. For the rest of the long afternoon, Ladybug Girl and Bingo splash in the water and run on the beach, daring the waves to catch them. You can't get me, waves. I'm Ladybug Girl. Woohoo! Ladybug Girl and Bingo play until the bright blue sky turns pink. They make footprints in the sand. At least 14 miles of them, Ladybug Girl thinks. Every time the ocean erases them, they just make more. Then it is time to go, and Ladybug Girl trudges back across the still warm sand. Bingo follows slowly, dragging his ears. It's fun to play at the beach, but it makes you tired too. Standing at the top of the dunes, Ladybug Girl waits for her brother. So, did you like your first time at the beach, he asks. Yes, she answers. I told you, Ladybug Girl loves the beach. And look, they fell asleep in the car. Like I said, it can wear you out, right? So I have some fun ocean pages for you guys to work on this week. So this one, remember all those shapes that we learned? The ovals, the pentagons, the triangles, the squares. Each one of these fish has different shapes in them, and you have to match which one goes to which fish. I see a triangle in this fish. Do you guys see it? 1, 2, 3. So that's a fun one. Then I want you guys to work on your counting skills. So you're gonna take this page and you're gonna count how many shells are in each square. And then this one's a fun one. This is a treasure hunt one. So this one you have to find these fun items in the picture. So that one's a treasure hunt one. It's kind of tricky, so let's see if you guys can do that one. And this one is a color by number. So each one of the scales in the fish has a different number, and you're gonna have to color it a different color. Does that sound like fun? Good. Let's sing a couple songs and then we'll read one more story. I wanted to sing the 5 Little Speckled Frogs, because that one's a fun one. 5 little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 3 little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Two little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is one speckled frog. Glub, glub. One little speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no speckled frogs. Glub, glub. Today it's such a beautiful day, so I thought we could sing You Are My Sunshine. Do you guys love it when the sun's out? I sure do. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All right, now I have this cool book about sharks. Are you guys afraid of sharks? This book is really interesting because it tells us that sharks don't kill many people, but people kill a lot of sharks. So who should be afraid of who, right? All right, this is called Surprising Sharks. You're swimming in the warm blue sea. What's the one word that turns your dream into a nightmare? What's the one word that makes you think of a giant, man-eating killer? Shark! Shark? Yes, this little tiny guy is a shark. It's a dwarf lantern shark. It's the smallest kind of shark in the world, just bigger than a chocolate bar. Not a giant, certainly no man-eater, and a killer only if you happen to be a shrimp. I didn't know sharks were so small. You see, most sharks are not at all what you might expect. After all, who would expect a shark to have built-in fairy lights, or blow up like a party balloon, or lie on the seafloor like a scrap of old carpet? Those are all different types of sharks. Or look like tools from a monster's toolkit. We've got a hammerhead shark and a saw shark. In fact, sharks come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. We have a blue shark, a cookie cutter shark, a nurse shark, an angel shark, and a goblin shark. Those are fun. How can such different animals all be sharks? Look carefully and you'll see all the things that they share. They all have a dorsal fin, a tail, a pelvic fin, a pectoral fin, and gills. That's how they breathe underwater. Here's the inside of a shark, but it isn't the basic body plan that makes sharks sharks. It's the sharkish way they behave. Sharks are always hungry, and they're always on the lookout for their next meal. Some even start killing before they're born inside their mom's tummies. Whoa. Some sharks lay eggs, and some give birth to live young. But all baby sharks are just like their parents, with sharp teeth and the ability to hunt right from the start. Maybe that's why they have a bad reputation. Sharks' senses are fine-tuned, ready for the tiniest hint that might mean food. To a hungry shark, the faintest trail of clues is as clear as a restaurant sign. They can smell things from far, far away. And when at last they're close enough for the kill, they feel the crackle of their prey's living nerves, so they bite in just the right place, no matter what the prey, whether it's plankton or people. Oh yes, it's true. Some sharks do kill people, only like 6 of us every year. That's not very many. But every year, people kill 100 million sharks. That's a lot. So, if you were a shark swimming in the lovely blue sea, the last word you'd want to hear would be human! I think that's because sharks should be afraid of us, right? Thanks for joining me today, friends. We'll see you soon. Mwah!